Good afternoon, my name is Brandon Allen with Tadlock Roofing. I'm at 217 Sunset Lane, and the first thing we're going to take a look at is going to be shingle condition. And what we have is a 3-tab shingle on this roof. So if we come over here and take a look at a tab here on the front plane, you can see adhesion on the shingle is pretty well gone. They're coming up pretty easily. And then if we look at flexibility on the shingle, can see that the shingle is starting to break well short of 45 degrees, and you're noticing the fibers in the fiberglass mat showing up on the outer edge of the shingle. Altogether we've got probably about 60 to 70% granule loss, and you can see the shingles are very brittle, so they're definitely towards the end of their useful life. And what you're starting to get because of the adhesion and the brittleness of the shingles, you're starting to get nail pops, and I've seen those in several places where they're raising up and they're forming a little TP effect. They're pushing up on that shingle, and they'll eventually poke through, and those will be water penetrations. You've got your turbines here on the back. They do spin, however, looks like that one's been tarred before, so it was probably leaking. I would recommend taking those out and just adding ridge vent. Can give you better ventilation than the turbines, because as you can see, they're not spinning, and when they're not spinning, they're virtually doing nothing. Your boots, you have down here, you have a rubber boot, and you can see that that one's been tarred. It's probably dry rotted and cracked, which tends to happen with those rubber boots here in this Florida sun. Over here we've got a large lead boot over here by the skylight, and you can see that it's pretty well opened up. The squirrels can get access to the roof. They will chew on these lead boots and they will open them up. And it looks like that's what they've done to this one. So, as you can see, there's little teeth marks in the lead, but they'll chew them wide open like they've done here. And then you've got water that'll come in. It'll follow that pipe right down into the wall. Also, right here in these valleys, you can see we've got quite a bit of tree debris, pine straw, and whatnot sitting in these valleys. That's definitely something to keep cleaned off, especially, and I noticed in the valleys, they're not cut, they're what they call laced, when the shingles just run through the valley. And over time, especially aged shingles that are laced in a valley instead of cut like they're supposed to be, you tend to get water inside, especially if they did not put a peel and stick underlayment in the valley, which we would with the re-roof. Now, last thing, looking at the chimney here, there is no cricket currently installed behind the chimney, which is a water diverter. I would recommend it. It's not necessary by code, because by code says 30 inches. This chimney's 28 inches wide, but it would help. It would help prevent and preserve the stucco on this chimney and prevent tree debris from sitting back here and getting rot behind this chimney. It'll divert the water and debris away from the chimney. And then on the metal roof here, the metal looks okay. It is starting to rust, and I'm noticing, your screws and fasteners here are starting to rust. Not sure if you're getting leaks through those or not. The best thing, if we wanted to include that in the quote, we could certainly replace it, and it would be easy. We would just replace these panels with similar panels. We could run similar panels. This is your 5V crimp panel, Galvalume, and we could come back with something similar to that. So, again, my name is Brandon with Tadlock Roofing. Thank you.